Yo, welcome back, Joe, and anyone else who's decided to watch today. I'm gonna be playing Virtual Summer Memories, the Dragon Dance Palace, the Dance of the Dragon Palace. I already forget what the subtitle is, but it's something like that. So, there's obviously gonna be some importance with the music in the story. Let's hop right in. Yo, welcome to Zenu. So I don't actually know who's featured in this event besides the banner units. So unfortunately I didn't get a chance to practice too many of the voices, but you know, most of the characters are generally distinct enough that I can remember how they sounded from before. And I made sure to look up Yamasashi Iko's voice because I had no idea how he sounded before. It's kind of nondescript, to be honest. Ara, after introducing himself while I'm seeing ad. You gotta support me, guys. Well, it's not like these ads are my choice. YouTube kind of just adds them in the end nowadays. Alright, let's begin. Do the ads actually interrupt the stream or only when you first join? I actually have no idea how it works. Anyway, we'll be jumping into the first episode. Or rather, the prologue. So we'll be doing, of course, the prologue and the first episode today. Yeah, let's start when you begin the stream. Does it? Okay, so does it mean every single time I introduce myself I'm cut off? Now I feel a bit silly. Oh well, it's fine. It's for the replay. Yeah, so I did manage to practice Yamasashi Iko's voice before the stream, as well as one other dude, I'm forgetting, Algernon. He technically has two voices, and generally it's Nezumi, the mouse AI, that speaks more than Algernon himself. First join if it plays. I see. And yeah, as for the rest, Ombre Tigre, his voice is kind of iconic, so I'm pretty sure I would have preferred to practice it, but there's no time. But you know, it's hard to forget it. Amigo! And other than that, there was Hephaestus, who just sounds like a pathetic wimp. I hate him, but I do remember his voice. Kaga-sama! You know how his usual bullshit goes. You can help me with voice acting, Ara. How does it sound vaguely suggestive? But yeah, your voice is pretty cool. Chill. Alright, let's begin. Sorry, but I can't accept that. The object you lost was precious to me. Yo, oddly rival, we're just doing the Virtual Summer Memories story right now. We're gonna be doing the prologue as well as episode 1. I told you to take responsibility for your actions. Is this Otohime? That doesn't mean you can simply replace what you lost with something else. Now go. Find what you lost with your own two hands. Oh, I actually read the stories, or rather the mythology of both Yamasashi Iko and Otohime. They're actually from distinct stories, but they both happen to have a fisherman going into the undersea palace. And this one is the story of Yamasashi Iko's brother, actually. Yamasashi Iko lost his fishing hook, and so he had to go get it from underwater, I guess. What do I think about the AR with Otohime? As long as I cover the right side, it looks perfectly fine, because the right side is probably one of the worst cases of whitewashing in this game, right next to Mystic Christmas Kalki. But yeah, to me it looks great. Imagine if someone wrote a letter, popped in a bottle, and set it out to sea. They would never know where it landed or who received it. Nevertheless, they unburden their paralyzing emotions into the tumbling waves and vast briny deep. The letter would then become discarded memories, but memories never simply disappear. With the bottle as their ship, these memories would take a one-way trip across the sea. Where they land, and if they land, remains to be seen. Virtual Summer Memories, Dancing Dragon Palace, re-release. Prologue. No prologue name. Good morning, Tokyo. Thanks for tuning in to this morning's news. As you can see, the shoreline is currently covered with debris. There is hardly anywhere to step. You thought you said tomorrow or Monday? I did say that, but then I changed my mind, so it's like whatever. Might as well get this done as soon as possible. I just sort of thought, I really don't want to have virtual summer memory hanging over my mind since I already hate the job quest and the units. And let's just get the story over with. It's super short anyways. So yeah, I'll be doing it today and tomorrow, and not Saturday, most likely Monday. Good memory though. Can't believe you actually listened to that, because I feel like half the time no one actually listens to what I say at the end. Alright, let's continue. Fortunately, no human casualties have been confirmed at this time. Coastal management has just spoken to us about the possibility of something very dangerous in water. Does Goemon show up in this event? Dunno. If you're planning a beach day today, we highly recommend avoiding the ocean until your safety can be ensured. Looks like a collision of worlds. Most likely. The morning news echoes dolefully in the ears of the residents of the Summoners safe house in Shinjuku. No way! I've had this beach day on my calendar for months! Why does something like this have to happen today of all days? Oh my god, why? Calm down, Ryota. You're not the only one who's upset. Even the authorities are involved now, and this fiasco has now been officially reclassified from a mere incident to full-blown disaster. Hey, partner. What are the others talking about? I'm completely in the dark here. Could you, get me up to speed? Well, your guess is as good as mine. Haven't you seen the news? Actually, let's go with the first topic. Arson, don't tell me you don't know. Kringo may not watch the news, but I expected more from you. It's important to stay up to date on current events, especially when it concerns our summer vacation plans. Like a chair judging me for not knowing something as I enter right into the prologue. Why do we need to watch the news when we know you'll watch it for us? The debris washing up on the shores of Tokyo Bay only became news today. However, the police were already aware of it since last week. At first, I thought it was related to some sort of illegal dumping. But now experts are saying that a change in the bay's currents may be causing objects on the bottom of the ocean to surface. In fact, they have even found a few unidentifiable objects among the debris, which are currently under investigation. Are they from another world? Kind of exciting. That's a spirit, partner. I'm still about the plot twists. Swinging to the beach would have been fun, but it's the obstacles that keep us on our toes. Hey, who said? Who made you a poet? I hope you're not planning any mischief, Kengo. What do you mean, mischief? Don't look at me like that. Fine, I'll back off. Eesh. Everyone is still discussing the news when a voice calls out from the safe house entrance. Hey! I'm home! Bad news. All the pools in Tokyo are packed. That includes all the private pools too, and the tickets for rec centers are being sold lottery style. Which means our Beach Battle Poolside Tournament Edition is off the table too. That's too bad. Thanks for asking around in this seat, Hanmon. I guess we're not the only ones whose plans have changed. This sucks. I have to tell everyone our summer plans are cancelled. You know how much I hate being the bearer of bad news? Don't get discouraged, Ryota. I'll think of some alternatives. In the meantime, I'm going out for a bit. Shinjuku Academy's beautification committee is helping clean up Tokyo Bay, so I want to bring them some snacks. Hold on. Can we come with you and scope out the damage? That's the only way for me to get closure. Yeah, I'll tag along. Maybe you can find something good. Do not even consider salvaging something out of the debris. Think of the risks if you find something that might be dangerous. Besides, experts are scouring the shores as we speak. I doubt they would let us get close in the first place. Why do you always have to be such a killjoy, Toji? Loosen up. Have a couple variants. Live on the edge, though. I'll tag along too. Sounds like fun. Fine, you bunch of rubberneckers. Just stay out of the beautification committee's way. Thanks. That means a lot. Let's all get some ramen on the boardwalk if they're open. The summoners follow the sulking Ryota to Kasai Rinkai Park. Ooh, the classic. When the group arrives at the beach, they are faced with a sight stranger than they could ever have imagined. A huge whirlpool has formed on the usually tranquil waters of Tokyo Bay. And even more surprisingly, a portion of a sunken ship has found its final resting place upon shore, resembling the ancient bones of a colossal creature. And this is terrible. It's worse than I thought. Indeed, it is disastrous, to say the least. Where the heck did that huge whirlpool come from? It could suck a swimmer right in. Iceberg Titanic. Are you trying to make a reference to that old piece of news now? Well, that wreckage looks like it could come crashing down at any minute. Don't even think about touching it, Kengo. Why are you always so good at reading my mind? Fine, I'll leave it. I'm not about to get squashed. Too bad our plans are squashed already. Seeing all this up close really makes it sink in. Why is life so unfair? Well, since we're already here, we could at least get some super spicy ramen, guys. So my tears are from something other than sadness. No, not the new one, the original one, right? What? No way! The whole boardwalk is closed. Not a single restaurant open. Kill me now. I'm not used to seeing Ryota this depressed. Oh, great. Nearly fainted. Hey, anyone want to lend me a hand? As the group clamors around Ryota's limp body, a shadow figure inches closer. As your spice tolerance are extremely high taste-wise, but kind of like moderate to high only, maybe even just moderate for when it comes out the other end. But for speaking strictly of taste, yeah, I can eat as spicy as it gets. Yada yada. Good grief. Who let these mice in? This area is currently off limits to the public. Childish voice echoes from the helmet, followed by a second much deeper tone. Oh boy, this is gonna be difficult to voice or switch between. Silence, mouse. Those are our classmates from the academy. Hey, it's... Yo, Algernon, the clean sweeper duo. Where are you again? Algernon is on Shinjuku Academy's beautification committee. I'm sure you have seen him cleaning up on campus. My buddy and I aren't about the honor and recognition. We just love to clean. If you don't know us, we know all about you folks, especially you, Earthen. Thank you for your hard work out here, Algernon. We brought you some coolant and sports drinks. Tasty, but yours is horrible. Like you'd be like those two girls crying over the paper just by eating spice their own. I know what you mean. You're talking about, yeah. You use that meme a lot for reaction posts on Discord. Ah, how thoughtful. My buddy's kind of shy, but he's happy too. We might love cleaning, but this job isn't gonna be a walk in the park. Even if experts investigate the area, how are they supposed to find something specific in this mess? As you can see, Tokyo Bay is already filled with things that shouldn't be here. Mouse, you have said too much. Whoops, there I go running my mouth again. Buddy always keeps me in check. He likes to keep my mouth busy. Anyway, we have permission to clean here, but the beach is off limits to the general public. Do you say there are experts around here? I'd like to ask them when things will get back to normal. You see, we made plans to hang out here months ago. It would suck if those plans had to go to waste. I don't know, use your imagination, I'm just being generous. Maybe he's got like, he's wearing like full mecha armor right now, right? You know? Maybe something's going down there in his pants. Too much imagination. I'm getting distracted for no reason. Unfortunately, we don't have an answer to that yet. The scale of this disaster is too fast to foresee an end. Who could this be? Oh, wow. Matsumara, Professor Dagon. We'll call in the sexy adults. Always a jokesters, aren't we? Or has the heat turned your brains into mush? I take Arden's comment as a compliment. What's wrong with showing off some grandma charm? Okay, insane question, but if you were to do it with them, would the AI feel it too? Only if you programmed it to react in a certain way. I don't think they'd feel it, but they'd feel it. So, tell us what happened. Teach us about it. All I'm on my knees. Well, if you insist. It's time for today's lesson. Dagon and Matsumara give your group a rundown on the current state of Tokyo Bay. With the help of Professor Matsumara and many others, the Toyosu Marine Academy researchers have managed to survey the area. Something into Algernon. He's right so far. Our research has already shown that oceans and seafloors are prone to collisions with other worlds. Now, a sonar device provided by Kamata Tech has revealed a huge trench in Tokyo Bay. To be precise, what we saw was a topography expanding into an underwater canyon. Yet the lack of consistency among the washed up debris makes it hard to tell if this canyon is connected to another world or not. Alright, so there is a huge valley at the bottom of the sea. Is that the cause of the rough waters? Yes. The ocean's currents have been extremely altered. We don't even know how deep the trench is. Hephaestus has a submarine ready to go for us, but it's impossible to tell how much we'll learn. At any rate, I don't see us even sticking our toes in the water unless we do something about this debris. It was one of the first 3 stars you got from the Sun and Fume base scared you, and you actually thought he had a personality problem. Well, he kinda does, but in a different way. Whoa, this is too much for me. As the Ryota backs away in shock, he trips and falls flat on his backside. Hey, watch where you're going, you doofus! Huh? What's that? Something's buried in the sand. Alright, let's dig it out. Could be treasure. You managed to dig out a beautifully embellished black box from the sand. Oh no! It's the Tamate Bako. I'm not sure if I pronounced that properly. Whoa! Look at that box! It can actually be a real treasure! Calm yourself, Ryota. It is certainly an elegant box. We cannot yet draw conclusions. The summoners pass the box around, admiring its mysterious yet somehow familiar exterior. Hold on! Let me see that! Matsumara takes the black box and peers at it from different angles. As I saw it. Arthur, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to take this off your hands. This box, or what it's made of anyway, is a danger to Tokyo. Oh no, I touched it. Farewell, treasure. Hey, we're just touching a dangerous substance and you're worried about treasure? Professor Dagon, do I have your permission to take this object under our custody? Of course. We should ask an expert on the material to take a closer look at it. No, as you have just seen, objects like this are not hard to come upon right now. The beach must be littered with them. Is it like a... what's it called? It's probably a sacred artifact, Otohime's sacred artifact, and Matsumara recognized it most likely as a black matter. I hope this shows you how dangerous this area is for the average civilian. I was looking forward to the beach today, but we should avoid anything dangerous. There's always next time. Yeah, dark matter, thank you. Can he crush you with his large arms? You would want to play fashionista for that instead. Oh no, at least this gives us something to tell everyone. Looks like our summer plans are back to square one. Well, there's no point in crying over it. Sorry for bothering your work, professors. Time for us to be irrelevant again. Laters! And thanks to you as well, Algernon. It's hot out there, so be careful not to get a heat stroke. Ryota forces a smile as he thanks Cyborg and professors. Then he leads the summers back home, except for us, because we're actually gonna be in the story. There it is. Oh no! Turn back! Turn back! Skip! Oh, Mama! Haven't you heard? It's your time to be in an event again. You were looking forward to the beach day so much. How dare they get away with fun? I won't. I won't let them get away with this! I fix this. Jesus Christ. Hephaestus has been watching everyone from afar, glares bitterly at the debris-covered beach. Mama! Later that night. It's just as I thought. The familiar substance is at the bottom of this. Hephaestus sneaks into the depths of the Komato workshop and peers into the vault. It's that stuff that traps light, memories, information, dark matter. Knew it. Totally called it, except I said black instead of dark. I'm not sure what kind of beliefs are sealed within. It's literally just a black box. If it came from the ocean, I bet it holds the ocean's memories. Hephaestus quietly grabs the box that you dug out of the sand that day. What's he gonna do? He's gonna cause everyone problems and cause the event to unfold. As he does so, he notes that a wispy, smoke-like substance, microscopic in size, seems to stick to his sand. Honestly, I shouldn't be surprised that it's not Otohime or Yamasachiko causing the event to have its problems, but Hephaestus. Of course it's Hephaestus. Access to the block box's surface memories complete. I've linked the info to my app and sent Mama access. It won't be long, Mama. There's no ideal situation I can't create. I'll build you the ideal beach in no time. Is that why you hate him? Have you not seen any other event he's been in? Jeez. He was particularly bad in Anniversary in his brief appearance of just saying Mama this, Mama that, while everyone else was trying to celebrate the anniversary. And then there was also Fashionista's entire deal with how he essentially was just calling both himself and Arachne pathetic losers. A few minutes later, your phone buzzes at the Shinjuku Academy student dorms, waking you from your slumber, and not to mention his actual role in the main chapter. Who's calling at this hour? Still sleepy. There's a notification for a video call. Didn't you make a face to searcher laughing rude? Oh, you mean that anniversary with Genociders? Yeah, his laugh was out of nowhere for the Genociders anniversary. But I was actually talking about one anniversary before that. Or was it a few? Can't remember, but it was the Crafters one. Hey, Talus. Hello, my beloved Mama. It is I, Hephaestus. Yes, I am technically Talos, but my creator has told me to call you on his behalf. I apologize for calling you so late at night. I have something of utmost urgency to tell you. Crafters and Genociders, I see. Hey, what's up? Where are you? My creator, I have created the ideal summer for you, Mama. Please click the link here. Oh no, we're gonna download the virus. Still half asleep, you follow Talos' orders and tap on the link. Interference would be neat. Okay, there's the true motivation, the Goemon Tux. That would be interesting to see. You blinked several times, wondering if this is a dream or not. Success, Mama! Welcome to our ideal beach day. Your eyes can hardly believe the breathtaking sight that lies before you. It's not a dream, but a mesmerizing underwater landscape that unfolds like a magical realm. Well, thanks to face this. And now we're gonna be stuck here for 5 episodes. Talos is also great. Yeah, Talos is like the only saving grace of Hephaestus. As long as he's talking instead of Hephaestus, it's like my rage and frustration is reduced by a tiny bit. Until Hephaestus starts talking about how Talos is shit or he's jealous of it or something like that. Still in the Lien and Neural waiting room. Neural will probably get a variant, even if it's super delayed by now, just because Nomad is his same artist, Sigma, and he got a variant too somewhat recently. Alright, moving on to the second part of the prologue. Let's do this. First quarter ended. Not sure what you moved that. But yeah, as a recap of what Talos, or rather what Hephaestus did, in chapter 9, Hephaestus straight up abducted us into his basement, and not in a fun boogeyman way, but in kind of stay with us here for the rest of our loop so that we can protect you as our mom. Please, mom, me never leave me. Which was okay. And we had to break free from him directly. And then in Fashionista, essentially, you know, Arachne was trying her hardest and couldn't really fully understand why people weren't understanding her style. And then Hephaestus was like, yeah, she's like a genius, but she's also like a fucking twat, and I'm a fucking twat, so you can't insult me, and it's really toxic to hear. And an anniversary, everyone was celebrating, congrats on the anniversary! Congrats on the anniversary! Mommy! That was literally the anniversary. It's really annoying to hear his voice acting for that. I feel like there's another cameo for Hephaestus where I kind of didn't like him from. If it's just those three, maybe I'm being a bit too mean to them, but still, those are some really strong negative impressions just from all that. Yeah, they have a history as well between Arachne and Hephaestus. Something like, one of them was in the council. Yeah, Hephaestus, apparently, oh, I remember this. Hephaestus was in the council that eventually judged Arachne and turned her into a spider or some shit like that. And he was unapologetic about it. He's like, what are you gonna do about it? Fucking asshole. And then Arachne took it in stride and was like, you know, I'll do what I can. Can you hold your skull? Sorry, I didn't, but you're now a Hephater. You have joined the light. There's not a single positive impression I've seen of Hephaestus yet. At least he's validating everyone who uses MC2. No. No. It makes it even worse. Alright, let's continue the story. As soon as you click the link on the screen, the surrounding scenery transforms. The sun shimmers on the water surface above the colorful fish swim an arm's length away. This is the bottom of the sea. What's going on? Is this another world? Isekai des? This is a virtual reality with the world's most advanced technology. There is no need to worry about drowning. Welcome, Mama, to the ideal beach day. Crater. I mean, I made it myself. Weren't we just video chatting a second ago? Talos. Nice swimsuit. Thank you. Crater will be delighted that you like it. After a thorough analysis, we adopted a design that we believe is ideal for this ocean. Yeah, that makes it so much worse. Because that actually means the whole, cuckoldry / falling for your mom / getting your mom pregnant. I don't even know. There's way too many weird vibes. And vibes aside, he just has a terrible personality too. Let's continue. We did have a share of doubts, but your favorable opinion means more than any of that. Again, allow me to welcome you to my creator's very own virtual beach. With the app network, he has created a link that invites the consciousness into a space of shared memories. From this point onward, I believe it would be better for my creator to explain the concept to you directly. A request from Talos. Please release communication link to creator Hephaestus. Talos chants these words like a spell and a window opens before your very eyes. What do you think, Mama? I saw you were disappointed you couldn't go to the beach. So I used the knowledge I learned in Tokyo to create a pseudo-otherworldly space to... Yeah, by the way, I'm not mocking him. This is actually how his voice acting sounds. I'm only transmitting a pseudo-image to your brain now. Your body is still in Shinjuku. You were stalking? Made it yourself. It's okay. You have a weakness for all sorts of things, okay? Oh, shucks, Mama. It's not like that at all. I'm just an ugly, twisted guy with too much time on his hands. I made this virtual reality for us. So please, enjoy yourself. This virtual reality was made to recreate the ocean, which holds many memories for you and Crater. Please let me know if there is anything you need. I want some me and Talos time. You are such a flirt, Mama. Please, never say that again. Never say that. Shall I show you how much growth I've achieved this year? I hate every second of this right now. No! Damn Talos! What does he always have to have the ideal answer? As he fiercely masturbates while he gets cucked by his own mom. I hate this so much. Talos is actually under my order to manage your ideal summer experience. Anyways, I hope you enjoy this virtual reality you made. Alright, Talos, it's time to be on your best behavior and show Mama around. Yes, Crater. This way, Mama. Allow me, Faces, to be your guide. You take Talos' large hand and swim off into a virtual sea. Everyone has entered the game. After swimming for a while in the breathing-friendly ocean, Talos recommends a short break. What do you think, Mama? Do you like the ocean I made? Lacking? What could be lacking? Never fear, I'll make it even closer to your ideals. Honestly, this is like literally the only sprite we've been seeing right now, and it's just water, so... Like honestly, not even Alek's faces. We haven't seen anything yet. The faces immediately begins typing maniacally on his side of the window. You don't like it, you have the fear of the ocean. Well, as long as it's virtual, it's probably fine. I wish the others were here. Wish I could share this with someone. Kind of lonely. Your nonchalant comment makes the faces pause. Mama, are you saying you want me to bring your friends to the sea of our memories? That would mean... Faces bites his lip in frustration as he struggles to find the right words. If that's what you want. I just have to be granted access from your terminal. Can you do that for me, Mama? There, that should do it. Now I have to connect to your app's contact list, set up a route, and extend the size of the virtual space. Once it's done, I'll invite all the people who touched the box on the beach. Ready! After the two-way link has been confirmed, I can transfer people into the virtual reality. Are we actually getting the rest of the summers in this game? Talos! I need you to help Mama greet her visitors on your side! Yes, Crater. Establishing a connection route. Come, Mama. Please take my hand and think of who you wish to invite. You immediately think of your friends back home. Nope. Guess they are here. I'm pretty sure that much people did not touch the box, but okay. Oh wow, that's a lot of people actually. Oh, what the? Am I dreaming? Brain overloaded. Is this actually the ocean? Whoa, we're totally under the sea. A confused Licho and Naja appear in a flash of light. Why is Licho here? Licho! Your belly pops in that speedo. That one's here too. Let's not pick that one. Don't look! Wait! Where did you come from? And where am I in my speedo? Actually, a bit of meat in my bones makes me look healthy. As they say, physique makes the man. Anyway, I blame all the tasty treats in Tokyo. Nothing tasted this good back home. Still can't get over how they gave Talos and Faces different bulges for the ancient Greek beliefs. That's attention to detail. You might, what's called, have strong opinions about it being overly homoerotic in this game, but they have strong attention to detail whether you like it or not, things like that, which I can appreciate. Except for her faces, of course. You'd make out with him in front of Talos, to be honest. You mean have. He would get turned on by that, so I would not. I'd be like, make sure he's 10 miles away before I engage in anything like that. Hey, Naja, so stop running into people. Ashton, can you explain what's going on? I fell asleep after hanging out with some classmates. Next thing I know, poof! Hey, I see some more summoners. Over here, guys! You do realize Face's entire thing is being two characters and him being jealous of the other person as he allows that other person to interact with the person he loves, his mom. So, don't know about that. Hey, Marathon, this place is awesome! You can breathe underwater. You sensed the chill and returned as fast as you could. Is this what happens when your leisure senses go up? It's kind of funny. Wait, when did I change into a swimsuit? Also, who's that guy next to you? I called all the people who responded to the invitation link. It is good to see many of them were awake, despite the late hour. The port remains open, so I'm sure more of your friends will appear sometime soon. Talos, keep a close watch on who logs in. Make sure no one is granted legal access. And before someone is granted legal access. That said, the invitation is connected to Mama's contact list, so only people Mama knows can enter. Make sure to welcome everyone, Talos. Understood. I'll do my best to fulfill Creator's ideals. No! Talos! You've got it all wrong! The ideal me would act in a way to make Mama proud! Please think of me as the captain of your ship, and leave everything to me, Mama. Is that an appropriate response, Creator? Oh, who faced this? So you're the one who made this virtual reality? Marathon just filled me in. That's amazing! After all the disappointment we faced with Tokyo Bay closing, we can't thank you enough. No need to thank me. Say something! Tell us! You should thank Hephaestus' mama for making a wish. Create as many summer memories here as you please. Was that an appropriate response? It was the best I could do with a lack of pertinent data. Attention! A new guest is logged into the virtual space, establishing a direct communication link. A gentle light begins to glow among the guests. Okay. And before long, a figure appears. Amigo! I said it before you could. Hombre tigre! Long time no see, amigo. Looking good in the swimsuit. Excellent taste, amigo! The newest sports swimmer is nice, no? It's thanks to your invitation that I finally get to wear it at the beach. Gracias! Hey, Hombre Tigre, how have you been? I don't think I've seen you since our last public spar. Possibly 2 years ago or so. Can't wait to see your wrestling match at Casa Rinkai Park. Unless... don't tell me it was cancelled. Amigo! Unfortunately, see. But no one can stop Hombre Tigre! In the meantime, I'll be leaping toward the sun as long as I live and breathe. Where is that cheerful music coming from? It sounds like it's surrounding Hombre Tigre! That's funny. Affirmative. It seems Hombre Tigre's cheerful state of mind is causing this virtual reality to play a particular melody. The crafters seem, apparently. This is a communication problem that we have now corrected. That's cute. Attention. A new guest is logged in. Establishing connection. Oh no. It's the basic man. So this is the really virtual beach. The link seemed fairly suspicious, and I was afraid I was about to get my info stolen. Not that I mind either way. That's what you call true courage. This would be a lot more meaningful if you actually read chapter 10. Chadong, welcome, Doc. Now that's what I call a swimsuit. I'm not picking that because that is one ugly swimsuit. Jeez, you could at least call me Dr. Shenong. But since we are at an ideal beach and all that, swimsuit Shenong 90210 works too. Hey, hold on. When did I change into a swimsuit? Isn't this the one being showcased in that one famous store window in Shinjuku? It would seem everyone's outfits are influenced by their most recent memory of a swimsuit. So that's why I'm wearing the one I saw on the street. I did think it had a pretty toxin-resistant design. That's your first thought. I don't know if I told you this, but I've tried enough toxins to turn my body into a danger zone. I've avoided going to oceans or pools out of the fear of my swimsuit melting off. But now you can take a taste of my bulge without you worrying about that. However, it seems I don't have to worry about that in this virtual reality, so that's plus. Besides, you kids need adult supervision for all your nighttime games. Thank you for your diligence, Dr. Shannon. As our class representative, I'll be sure to supervise as well. I had no idea this was possible with Tokyo technology. Talk about a force to be reckoned with, right, buddy? Oh, this is Algernon. So someone saw a skirt or a maid outfit. Probably. It's too early. It is too early. Oh my god, this is Algernon. It is too early to assume this was made solely with Tokyo technology. Mouse. This is a good cleaner sorts his garbage before disposing of it. He must sort our information before drawing conclusions. Could it be? Hello, everyone. It's been, what, a few hours? Thanks for the invitation, Ayrton. I didn't think you'd come. That's one aggressive swimsuit. Aggressive theming physically, strategically, or emotionally. The design comes from my memories, by the way. Might as well go all out on a virtual beach like today. Rat jump scare. He doesn't even look like a rat. Not even his helmet looks like a rat. Lamest ass reference ever. I don't even think about it. He's not actually a full mech. He actually does have a full human body. Alright, I guess my joke from before landed flat. There's a professional valued from one's efficiency, discretion, and decorum. And this is an embarrassment. If that's the case, you should hold your head high, buddy. We'll sound even more if you act shy. As the one who chose this gaudy design, you're the one to talk, mouse. What's this? Have all our comments cases made you overheat? Our ocean has started to get pretty rowdy. It's a far call on my deal, but at least Mama looks happy with my warp technology. Excuse me, Crater. It seems our guests have a request. What is it? Don't get us wrong, swimming around the ocean with the ability to breathe underwater is awesome. But, well, some entertainment would be nice. Totally! Right now, it's kind of bleak. I need something I can crash my car into. Oh, what is that supposed to mean? Oh, you're insufferable. Hey, ignore nausea. It would sure be nice if got to have some tasty snacks to eat. You ungrateful little. Hey, you promised it'd be the best summer ever. The coolest characters. Going straight into C tier for cool. Mama, fine. I'll do it. I think he just creamed himself. And Tanma. Of course Lichu would want to eat something. I don't think he's that much of a fat ass in terms of his eating habits, but he is fat. Merge sample reference from external library to existing space. Complete the missing data with the black box memory storage. Take a look at this model. Is it the best summer or what? The faceless inputs data from the real world, and a wave of dazzling light engulfs the aquatic space. Once the light fades, an incredible sight is left in its place. Yep, the Dragon Palace. Fun aggressive typing, huh? Just like making fun of him in front of Barbie. Whoa! Where did that palace come from? It looks like the Onosi Palace of the dragon god I used to read about as a child. Oh yeah, that palace in the fairy tale where Urashima Taro is fed a delicious feast after saving a turtle. And then turns into an old man after opening the tamate box. I think there was more to it than a feast, but you sure know where your priorities lie. Still, a palace appearing right before our eyes sure is extraordinary. Whoa! A dragon palace, you see? Now that's what I call crashable! I'm coming for you, dragon! Out of my lane, folks! Hey, what's gone into you, Naja? Come back! Naja's voice is destroying my vocal cords. You should check it out too. Last one's a rotten egg. You dare challenge me, the top one of Tokyo Bay? I'm obviously getting there first. Not gonna lie, I already forgot how he made this virtual reality. Well, it looks like there were memories inside the Otohime's secret artifact. Presumably that's what it is, the box found on the beach. And he just made a reality out of it. So right now, the virtual becoming reality, that was all just Hephaestus' talent. But the specific things we're seeing, that's just the memories he extracted. Looks like everyone's getting feisty, eh, amigo? Never fear, Orbited Tigre never loses. Oh, wait, not so fast. You need to take care of your heart. Or lack thereof. Algernon shuts down. As everyone else rushes towards the new virtual dragon palace, Hephaestus is the only one left with columns. He used a dangerous box? Smart move. Perfectly in character with Hephaestus to make things worse. A dragon palace? I don't remember that in my data library. In a matter of minutes, the summoners and friends arrive at the palace gates. Otohime! Suddenly a dazzling light rises from the ground, revealing a mysterious figure. The Dragon Palace confirms the request for service from visitors. All systems clear, unfrozen, and operational. Memory management program initialization complete. Avatar Otohime is now ready to load. Welcome to the Dragon Palace, Irashai. Please enter and forget all that you leave behind. Ooh, that's an ominous statement. Both the stories of Otohime as well as Yamasachiko's involve staying in the Dragon Palace for an extended period of time. And in the story of Urashime, or whatever it was called, that one, a fisherman goes into the ocean after saving a turtle, and then they have a good time there for like 3 years, or a few days rather. But then when they leave, apparently they spend 100 years on the outside. Shirigami who? Wow! Dropped harder like a rock. Dropped harder than... I don't know, insert Danganronpa character that felt Kurumi. There you go. We'll move on to episode 1 of part 1. Oh yeah, and the Otohime's story. Yeah, he left... She gave a parting gift. Otohime was the turtle he saved, by the way, to the fisherman as he returned there 100 years there. But no one could recognize him. He was worried about his mom. That's why he wanted to return. But his mom was gone. Everyone was gone. And so absent-mindedly, after realizing it was 100 years later, he opened the box and then turned into an old man. That's where all the years went during his stay there. As for the story of Yamasachiko, it's in the Dragon Palace again. I believe it's something like he goes to dive into the water to fetch the fishing hook he lost that he loaned from his brother. And then he kind of just like stays in the Dragon Palace for a few days after. I'm not sure if that's what directly happened after, but he marries some woman there, not Otohime, but some other girl. Yeah. And then he returns, but sees that not Otohime, his wife is actually a dragon of some kind, and they never see each other again. And then the child marries Otohime's sister, or not Otohime's sister, the wife's sister, and then that child becomes the first emperor of Japan. It's a very bizarre story. Second quarter end. Don't you mean like half end? But yeah, that's just 4 parts today. That's correct. Anyway, we have yet to see Yamasachiko. So he's probably... I have a sense that both Otohime and Yamasachiko will be part of the memories itself from the box. How flexible are you? I mean, you can always come here and find out. We love loading screens. A virtual dragon palace suddenly appears before your eyes. Then, as if seemingly out of thin air, a mysterious figure appears in a surge of light and solemnly bows. Welcome to the Dragon Palace. You may call me Otohime. I am a memory management program who will be at your service. This palace is a place of healing for those who are hurting. Please enter and forget all that you leave behind. What's a memory management program? What do you mean by hurting? What a pretty princess. Pretty? If my appearance has helped in your healing process, I'm happy to have served my manufactured purpose. Otohime? Wait, I know that name. Yes, she was a character in the Urashima Taro fairy tale. Although, she looks a lot different from her picture book likeness. Thanks for inviting us, princess. Is it alright to call you by your name? I'm never sure how to address royalty. As you wish. Awesome! Mind if we exchange digits? Ryoto Yakushimaru. When it comes to flirting techniques, you certainly are the sharpest blade in the East. That was very direct of them. The Dragon Palace has been a place of legend from times of old. However, our hospitality is in no way restricted by our past. Despite her graceful gestures, her face tells a different story. She's not really smiling. Looks kind of creepy. Those lifeless eyes, I love them. Step on me, mommy, let's go. Oh. As her eyes meet yours, she hesitates for a moment before lowering her head into a bow. Her expressions are difficult to read and give off a different impression at every angle. Come this way, everyone. Everything has been prepared for you. My only wish is for you to relax and enjoy your stay. As Otohime bows again, a new light surges around her, and 2 more 5 stars appear. Never mind. 2 stars. Oh. Welcome, one and all. Please rest up to your heart's content. After a few quick glance exchanges... Yeah. Your group decides to follow who appear to be Otohime's servants throughout the virtual Dragon Palace. Whoa! It's just like a theme park! This is one impressive adventure, amigo! About the only time I get to visit places like this is during my shows, so I'm quite excited. As if to punctuate this statement, Omida Tigre does an impressive somersault in the air. Amigo! Is that busy? You get ambushed by fans? Her energy is contagious. Aka entre nos! I'm embarrassed just how fast Miko Razon is racing. You better not tell anyone, especially not my adored Super Estrella. Gracias, amigo. Allow me to throw you a little fan service kiss. You're always so reckless, Omida Tigre. It's time you realize your heart is, well, borrowed. As the ex-military doctor in charge of your case, I'd like nothing more than to limit your strenuous exercise. Give it a rest, doctor. My heart is a treasure that I now devote to the beloved son. As long as it begs me to keep leaping, I will do nothing less than that. The mermaid and merman clothes look nice. At least we know now where those mob skins came from. He says I'll keep being reckless with a barred body. Sounds familiar, buddy. I have no choice but to keep running, even if it hastens my own demise. Did you speak up, buddy? I didn't quite catch that. Was that on purpose? I was simply talking to myself. Pay me no mind. Suddenly, someone approaches with the speed of a torpedo, drowning out Algernon's mumbled words. Ahoy there! Wait till you see all the awesome grub I found! And get this! Otohime said we can eat as much as we want! Like, I don't know where to start. Hey! Oh, wait for me! I'm the one who suggested looking for tasty snacks in the first place. How can we have the same body type? Yeah, you swim as fast as lightning. Interesting skill that Ryota never mentioned he had before. I guess that explains his complete familiarity with Chapter 13's situation. Hombre drop kicking the scene and showing them dogs. Oh no, not the AR. What can I say? Not having to think about holding my breath while I swim is on another level. Imagination is key in this virtual reality. It is possible to increase your speed by imagining yourself going fast. Whoa, for real? Thanks for the tip, Talos. Come on, Licho, it's shout time! Ah! You're going too fast! Gotta love comic relief Licho, being tucked and drugged around like that. Something on your mind, Talos? My apologies. There's no need to worry about me, Crater's precious one. Now you think about Otohime, she seems to have more authority around here than you. Or should I say, more functionality, in terms of the allowance of this world anyway. You may have complete control over the virtual ocean, but this Dragon Palace mini-dungeon feels different somehow. A slightly puzzled expression crosses Talos' face. I guess from AI to AI, they know their stuff. They know what they're thinking about. My creator instructed me to keep this a secret so as to not worry Mama. But I cannot keep quiet any longer. It would seem he does not have any data on this Dragon Palace and Otohime. In other words, this virtual reality he created contains elements whose very existence should be an impossibility. What does that mean? Then where did Otohime come from? SpongeBob meme. We have not yet confirmed any form of threat, but we will continue to analyze the situation. Please rest assured, no matter what happens, I, Hephaestus, will be here to protect you with open arms, Mama. There is also a possibility that the Dragon Palace was actually mixed into the data we collected when collecting this ideal ocean. Praetor is currently investigating the virtual palace based on my first-hand sensory data. It seems he already has a lead, so you can all continue to relax and enjoy the experience. Right. These things are best left to experts. I'm going to take a swim. The ocean is fun and all, but I wonder if there is a warm jacuzzi around here. I've always wanted to try out one with friends. Sounds like a terrible idea to share one with your poison skin. But then again, he already did in that one AR. I'm going to explore the area over there. That's my buddy. Oh, he's so antisocial, but I guess I wouldn't have it any other way. We have our own things to bring us joy. I'm just grateful this summer won't just involve beach cleaning. I might like cleaning, but not when our armor gets as hot as a grill in the direct sun. Whoever touches could get burned. Don't you have a heat stroke? I'd like to do something hot with you. Sure. Excuse me. And that's what I call a passionate invitation. How about it, buddy? You want to get lavishly adventurous this summer? I wouldn't mind melting in the throes of romance, as they say. Silence, mouse, or we'll throw you into the hot sun for an hour. So shy, this one. You'd share one with him, to be honest. Alright, let's get out of here. Shinjuku and Penitentiary Academy, folks. It's time to enjoy this virtual summary to the fullest. You know what they say about Midsummer's Night's Dreams? It's all over once you wake up. I will continue to survey the area, but you can find me nearby if you ever need anything. Leaving Algernon and Talos, you swim into the virtual dragon's castle town. Virtual Summer Memories, Dancing Dragon Palace. Episode 1. Best summer ever in the Virtual Dragon Palace. Oh no. That title sounds like a seaside summer school title. Whoa! That tickles! It also feels really good at the same time. Wait, who was saying that? Yeah, it was Gyo. Oh, enjoy swimming, little fishes. 90% of the screen time Otohime plays. I'm sure we'll get there. These fish properly regulate your senses to heal not only your body, but your mental afflictions as well. I'm so happy. No matter how much deliciousness I eat, I never feel full. Oh man, that's paradise. Oh, no, not again. Must stop binge eating. Please rest assured, everything you experience here is a temporary illusion, much like a waking dream. As long as you remain in this palace, you are free to forget all your guilt and sense of duty. I'm here too. My. The warmth of this hot spring truly hit the spot after a pleasant swim. Being able to stretch my wings like this is such a dream. Maybe I should return and bring Behemoth here. I'll pass. I believe Mr. Engineer said we can go back whenever you want. I wouldn't want to wake him up. He's probably having his own dreams of delicious food as we speak. I'm sure he'll come running if he notices the notification on his app. Alarahu, I can't believe this. Get out of my stream. Get out! On a different note, it is mystifying to be bathing in a hot spring underwater. It's a common trope in sci-fi novels. Anything goes in virtual reality. Right. That's exactly why we need to stay on our toes. If you get too used to the world without rules, it'll become a new normal. If that happens, you'll lose sight of your true goals and aspirations in life. Anyway, none of you have started to feel numb after bathing with me, have you? You asked that only now? Seriously? What kind of a doctor would ask that only after the fact? What? You and the rest of the gang enjoy yourselves as Otohime's servants provide entertainment. Meanwhile, Otohime quietly patrols the palace without a trace of expression. Yo! Tsumi, was it? Greetings, visitor. Is there something I can help you with? Tell me your story. Why are you staring at us? It is my duty to verify that my guests are enjoying themselves. I'm delighted to see them all smiling. Allow me to introduce myself again. I am Otohime, the manager of the Dragon Palace. This palace was built as a sanatorium for those who have been traumatized by the suffering in the world. I guess that's the connection between the two stories. They both went there to sort of use it as an escape and as a paradise. It offers a final paradise for poor souls who have been beaten down by reality and lost hope. Here, we put all of our suffering and bitter memories to rest forever. Why is that italicized? Please don't italicize something like that. Canceling summer was traumatic. It's not that bad. What do you mean by forever? Quote unquote. You have a thing for women with life size. Oh. Okay. The role of the Dragon Palace is to take the burden of its visitors and put them to rest forever. In other words, the Dragon Palace essentially ends suffering once and for all. Maybe we should have read the fine print before we start having fun here. Does she even appear anywhere outside this event? I think she appeared briefly in like New Year's or something. You know, one of those 2-second cameos that don't even matter. Does she only have lifeless eyes because she's death? Kind of, actually, that makes sense. And she died at the end of the story too. That makes complete sense. That makes complete sense. This is the perfect environment to heal people's hearts. Excuse me, may I ask why you're doing that? I guess he's cleaning right now. Otohime and you suddenly realize Algernon is mopping the area around you. Please, we will take care of the cleaning. Your mind will not rest if you continue to work. Yo, Zabi, welcome. Morning, morning. My buddy here is a germaphobe, you see. Cleaning his surroundings is kind of a stress relief. Stop talking about it, she's fine in your head. Yes, because that's all she'll remain as, a memory. And nothing more. I hope you won't deprive him of one of the few things he finds joy in. My apologies. You are more than welcome to engage in activities that give you comfort. You could smile more. You're a little scary. I love that deadpan face of yours. Please kill me. I am most pleased that you enjoy my lack of expression, especially since it tends to offend most visitors. I intentionally attempt to keep my emotions in check in order to most adequately fulfill my duty. If this is the same Otohime as the original story, they did end up marrying someone and then they left. So, that probably, well, I don't think so. That was in the other story. I don't think they actually married what's-his-face in Otomi's story. But still, she was sad when the guy left. Mopping in the ocean, that's some next level stuff. Well, we'll have all returning to work on that. Some of the visitors to the Dragon Palace are so badly mocked by the real world, and smiling can hurt them. In fact, every facial expression can potentially carry painful memories. In order to become close with these hurt people, I work to keep my expressions neutral. That does not mean I am heartless. I cannot empathize with my visitor's pain if I were. $5, that's Joe spamming the emotes right now because Otohime is on screen. That's a really strict way to live. I guess that goes to show how sincere you are about your role. Yes, so is the fate of those in charge of the Dragon Palace. Even if an eternity passes, this fate will never change. Up in the ocean. As soon as Otomi finishes, something flies violently over your head. Here I go, riding around the palace quarters of the high and mighty dragon. That's not you, now that you mention. I wonder who it is then. Don't think for a second that you can leave me behind, Naja. Whew, this is more fun than I thought. Oh, that's you sometimes. I see. Big fan of the Otohime deadpan stare, huh? Heavens, what horrendous noise. I must put an end to this permanently. Forgive me, Arthur. I must leave you now. Please enjoy yourself while I kill your friends. She bows deeply and goes rushing after Naja. Meanwhile, a figure appears behind one of the virtual dragon palace's many structures. Hey, there's Yamashikiko, thumbnail boy. Where am I? What am I doing here? The man pushes himself up from the ground and looks around. Something feels strange, but he isn't sure what it is or why. For some reason, he can't even recall who he is, where he came from, or why he has found himself in a place like this. That's bizarre, since Yamashikiko actually knows about the Dragon Palace in his own story. The man's memories before he arrived here are fuzzy, as if he had just awakened from a very long sleep. Well, this won't do. I've forgotten what I was searching for. A moment later, he shouts excitedly as something glittering at his feet catches his eye. Ah! Here it is! I finally found it! Now my brother will finally forgive me! Hold on. What's this thing anyways? It looks like an old fish bones. I have a brother? Suddenly, as if struck by a bolt of lightning, all of the man's knowledge and memories abruptly spark back to life. Yes, I remember now. I lost my older brother's fishing hook and was searching for it to give it back. He tosses aside the object in his hand and goes striding him off, once again searching intently. Hey, little hook. Hey, little hook. Where could it have gone? The pathetic calls of the newly arrived transient echo sadly across the virtual reality as he continues his search. Did he just toss the thing aside? I'm not entirely sure. I thought he found it, but maybe not. Anyway, we'll now be finishing off with the last part for today's stream. Episode 1, Part 2. Let's do this. Another reason why I wanted to do the stream today rather than tomorrow was because I'm already dressed. Like, I just will finish it up as soon as possible and minimize the amount of days I need to dress up for streams. The third quarter ended. And that indeed it did. How long is this? I don't know. I in terms of actual time, I'm not sure. Arkandale hasn't posted his episode-wise. If we're talking about episode-wise, though, 5 episodes and an epilogue and a prologue, and the epilogue is only 1 part long. So, of course, I can confirm that just from looking at the event memories. So that means episode 1 as well as prologue today, 2 and 3 tomorrow, and 4, 5, as well as the 1-part epilogue for the last day. So this is going to be only 3 days long. Thank goodness. Yeah, I have a piano. Still oblivious to the mysterious man, everyone's joyful voices fill the Dragon Palace. How does Malkon sound? I think he sounds a bit like Oniwaka. How does Oniwaka sound? Hey, Arthur, good to see you. I don't think I've met your friend. Oh, me? Encantado, amigo! I'm Hombre Tigre, the passionate luchador. That's a pretty long name. What's a luchador? I don't like the look in your eye. You seem strong enough, but I can't sense a hunger for your life. That's because he's dead. Oh, I'm not that kind of guy. In fact, I would offer my own flesh and blood if it makes people happy. I would even give up my own heart. After all, I already did. I don't live for myself alone. That's the complete opposite of me. I wonder what your meat tastes like. Mind if I have a little sample? They proceed to have aggressive oral sex after. Oh, well, that's an invitation to a passionate battle if I ever heard one. I won't let my fans down. Good luck throwing those two apart in the tightest 69 ever in impromptu battle. Bertico seems into it. Honored guests, we have observed an outburst of fighting spirit. Please refrain from violence in the Dragon Palace. Lady Otohime strictly prohibits fighting and anything reminiscent of violence here. This place was created as a paradise for those who suffer from physical or mental pain. Thank you for your understanding. How did Hombre Tigre even interpret that as an invitation to battle? Please tell Malkon isn't always like this. Too bad. There's something to jump in battle if the battle got interesting. As an alternative to battle, we have an exercise facilities for those who wish to be physically active. If you'd like, I can show you to them. Please, come this way. The folks are pretty polite around here. Hey, you, come with me. I'd love to see how delicious your moves are. I wonder if I can satiate you. I am a jaguar of the jungle, servant to the sun. My moves aren't delicious, but they're good. Let's just hope you can keep up. Adios, Arden! I'll see you later, amigo! Woo! An exercise facility sounds like a good place to work up a sweat before taking another bath. they now have sex. Pretty much. Good thing Ombre Tigre brought his own rubbers and attached to his skin. So they can go and try at that point. I'm also worried about Ombre Tigre doing something reckless, so I think I'll tag along. Oh, getting ready to be spit roasted. I'm counting you, Doctor. Aw, was hoping for some alone time. Are you and Ombre Tigre close? I wouldn't exactly call us close. From his perspective, I'm just meddling in his life. I understand his desire to be a luchador in the bitter end, but I also want him to stop. Even if it's a constant struggle. I can't let the guy put his own life in danger for nothing. Yes, that's your entire character arc and personality. Criticizing other people for going to battle. That said, I might not be as good as a certain troublemaker here. Anyway, looks like Talos is back. Catch you later. It looks like some of you have run off somewhere. Well, it is a pleasure to see you all enjoying yourselves. I have been gathering information on the palace at the behest of my creator, and have concluded that there is no threat. We can trust Otimi. We should be careful. Let him play some more. Yes, my current data indicates that Otimi is unlikely to pose a threat. However, my creator is a perfectionist who does not tolerate the slightest distortion in his plan, and this causes him to worry. It is therefore my duty to maintain communication between the two of you. Therefore, I will protect you if anything should happen. Otohime went to stop the battle, I think, and is probably redirecting Ombre Tigre and Maka now. Yes, I recommend putting aside all concerns for the moment and enjoying your ideal summer to the fullest. I would be happy to escort you. One moment. Mode change. He proceeds to turn into a car. Come, Mama. It would give me, face this, no greater joy than to walk hand in hand. Oh wait, is he talking through him now? Talos? Did you freeze? Hello? My apologies. The lack of calculation resources, I froze for a bit. It seems I'm missing input data and cannot determine the location for an ideal summer. Please input what an ideal summer would be for you. Alright, I'll take the lead. For starters. Many thanks. I believe your input has helped me grow closer to my creator's ideal. What would my ideal summer look like? The beach is nice, but once you do it once, it's kind of enough. A lot of water is nice too, but I don't know how to swim, so any kind of luxurious thing where you could use life vests, that would be nice. One time I did go watching corals with a snorkel, and I didn't know how to swim, so I was pretty much just tethered to whoever I was holding someone else's leg the entire time. But it was pretty cool. Don't see Ara suntanning on his ideal summer. Probably not tanning, but it's not like I want to get a tan, but I am self-conscious about getting too much sun exposure. I do like being able to toast a bit though, just from relaxing. You know, I like lying down on my bed, so of course I like lying down on the beach. It's just like same kind of concept, different location, but with fresh air. Anyway, ideal summer side, it has to have food. It has to have things like sushi and ice cream. And let's continue this story. You take Talos on a trip through the Virtual Dragon Palace's castle town. I can't seem to find the fishing hook anywhere. I must pull myself together. My brother will never forgive me if I let him down again. Meanwhile, a man crawls on his hands and knees in search of a fish hook. With his back to the sun, he leads a fruitless search. This is a very strange place. My body feels light and fish are flying in midair. I must be at the bottom of the ocean. Surely my brother took his summer around here. I'm not sure I can breathe, but I'm not complaining. I'll definitely find that hook today. After giving himself a pep talk, he takes a deep breath and continues search. What's this squishy jiggling and somewhat electrifying thing? Is that a slimy? Bloop. After some more fun and games, Talus and you take a break. You have a message from my creator, Arthur. Mama, can you hear me? How's it going? Anything out of the ordinary? Hey, I'm having a lot of fun. Talus is a great help. I guess he's not my ideal stuff for nothing. Look at him, pulling both his own weight and mine. Damn it. You're doing great, Talus. Keep protecting Brother at all costs. Jesus Christ. He cannot tell me he is not a cuck representative after seeing that. Sorry. Sorry, are you two talking? I didn't mean to interrupt. It's just that my buddy has been gathering data on the area while cleaning, and worry about Otohime. We'll share the data with you, so you can tell us what you think. Why did you? Never mind. There's no such thing as too much data. Hey, how helpful. From AI to AI. Tell us, accept Algerglon's data and forward directly to me. From the looks of it, you're working with technology from our homeworld of Utopia. Ooh, interesting. So we haven't actually seen any concepts about Utopia besides it being indirectly referenced in chapter 13, pretty much at the very end. Well, not chapter 13, more like Nightglows. And even then it was only mentioned on the side. I guess the Dragon Palace would be part of Utopia because it's literally a utopia, a paradise. Not very futuristic though, but maybe it's just a blend of that. Well, it did have the technology to seal someone's age, so. Did someone from there teach you the ropes? I doubt you could create this interface in any other way. If that's the case, I should be able to send the data directly. I'll spare you the details about why that is. A lot of things in this world are cleaner if you don't get too chummy. Alice and Algernon touch hands. The lights in their eyes flicker for a moment, and the data exchange is complete. Before I forget, my buddy was asking how to log out of here. Mind explaining? When you wish to leave the virtual reality, you will receive a message to confirm your intention and log out. In the case of an emergency, I can use my authority to facilitate forced logout. Understood. I'm not yet ready to leave, but I wish to know the process. Having fun? Glad you're enjoying yourself. Come and hang out with me. Whoa! Did you hear that aggressive invitation, buddy? How are you gonna respond? My apologies, but my work is of the utmost priority. You're free to try to keep up if you wish. I guess he's gonna collect more data. No one can keep up with your sweeper speed, buddy. Oh, that was one passionate battle. I was impressed you kept your cool for so long, Doctor. I can't believe I'm playing ping pong in virtual reality. It's not like this is a hot spring resort. Oh, good timing. As soon as you greet the luchador and the doctor, I should have run through the virtual Dragon Palace. Ah! Who dis? What was that? What just happened? Whose beautiful voice was that sound? Okay, that was probably Yamashiro then. Can the 14 times speed compare with Algernon's speed? Well, it'll help Algernon die faster, that's for sure. Ah! This is someone help! That last bit sounded like me vomiting, my bad. An unfamiliar transient chased by a mysterious creature comes running towards the group. What in the world is that slime-like creature? It doesn't come from my data. Calm the fuck down, it's a level 1 slime. Nice gargle sounds. If you want to hear more, just come over play and I'll show you what sounds it can make. I wonder why they are gonna export Talus, what they're gonna export Talus and Otohime and Algernon. Most likely they're just gonna store Otohime's story and connect it with Yamasashi Hiko's Dragon Palace story. I heard they were married, but that's evidently not the case after I actually looked up their backgrounds. As for Talus and Algernon, I don't even know. Probably not Talus. Talus is just a replacement for Hephaestus. Hephaestus is the one responsible for this world, so it's probably with relation to mothers or something like that. In the story of Otohime, the fisherman who got sent, which was not Yamashiro, returned back from the Dragon Palace because they missed her mom, so there's a bit of a connection there. And as for Algernon, we'll have to see. What in the world is that slime-like creature? It doesn't come from my data. I don't recognize the victim either. Is it a friend of yours? No idea, but he looks promising. Okay. What do you mean by promising? He's not one of your friends, Mama. Only people you know should be able to get in. What's going on? Tell us! I told you to monitor the area. I am Creator. That man does not appear in the login history. He probably just fell in directly. Please! Help! Ah! Don't go in there! Is the slime going? Help! It's making the skin under my pants singed and slimy. Okay. I thought that was going somewhere else. Help! It's making my skin under my pants singed and slimy. The slime jerking off sound effects, anything but that. I think someone had better help him before that jiggly thing eats him alive. In a minute, let's take some video footage. You quickly whip out your sword. The first thing the slime does is gets in its pants. Pretty much. I'd be down to see that kind of art. Honored guests, we have observed an outburst of fighting spirit. Please refrain from violence in the Dragon Palace. Lady Otahime strictly prohibits fighting and anything reminiscent of violence here. This place was created as a paradise for those who suffer from physical or mental pain. Thank you for your honest. Someone needs help! My sword is stuck! Wait, you're taking pictures? Yeah. Should recreate the scene. I mean, I'm not sure if one of us can turn into a slime, but sure. It's as if your sword is frozen in place and won't budge. The others are frozen in their respective fighting poses. So any act of combat is stopped regardless of the reason. While you wait, please enjoy a graceful dance to calm your aggression. Ha! Ha! As they do the Fortnite dance while Yamashiko gets his dick sucked out. There's no time for this. We need to help that man. Oh, not there! It's too good! I'm being consumed! Is there anything we can do? That man's gonna die. A pleasure. I can't watch. Or can I? Raised eyebrow camera. Algernon. What are you thinking, buddy? As everyone remains frozen, Algernon alone runs toward the mystery man with a mop in hand. Ah! Can you be more gentle? Ice cream's so good. Ice cream's so good. Sorry, this fucking scene is so stupid. I can't help but lose focus. Excuse me, what are you doing? Isn't it obvious? There's a slimy object on this man's flesh. We're simply cleaning it up. Actually, that was AI's voice. Isn't it obvious? What he said. My buddy here is a germaphobe, you see. Cleaning is a kind of stress relief. I hope you won't deprive him of the few things he finds joy in. Well, if that's the case, we will not get in your way. Hey, I'll clean too. Looks like it's time for the Midsummer Sweeper Trio to make its debut. Unfortunately, this stubborn strain is impossible to scrape off with a mop. Can you find something to cut it off with? Your restraints fall away, allowing another attempt with the sword. To face this, we'd like to throw this trash away. Do you happen to have a trash can somewhere? Tell us! Open the sandbox. You can throw any trash in there. Sensing danger, the slime-like object rapidly begins to multiply, engulfing the mysterious man. If you think you can steal my spotlight, you've got nothing coming! Vamos, amigo! Are all my students such a handful? I guess that's what makes them so adorable. Don't worry, palace folk. I'm not resorting to violence. We'll call this a sword dance in my homeworld. You approve of dancing, right? Do as you will. If you can keep up with my sweeper speed, that is. Wow, you're really nice to people who show interest in cleaning. Only if they can keep up. It's time to teach the fledglings a thing or two about the sweeper trade. The hole opens up in the air with a wave of tiles of sand, and a slime-like object attacks in resistance. Soundbox opened. Switching into virtual sweeper mode. Is there gonna be a post-battle? Well, yeah, there's no battle because it's just a replay of the old event. There's probably a battle, but you know, we already did it 2 or 3 years ago, so. Ice cream's so good. I actually don't know any other lines besides those two. Play Raincoat music. I actually haven't really learned any yet. I should get to learning the Kane Award theme. Have fun cleaning. Gonna go now. Alright. Enjoy, Zavi. Whatever you're doing. Whether it's enjoying ice cream or sliming it up. Sad work day again. It sucks. But at least you're making bank in the end. Slurp, slurp. Do I really want to watch that video again just so I can remember more lines to meme on later? Maybe not. Oh yeah, that thing. I think I remember she was doing that too. What was even the context of that? Why was she doing that? Was she like doing requests or something? I don't understand how our society has kind of led to that point where this video would even exist. Get deleted. People have a fetish for it. Sandbox closed. There's no remaining trash in this area. We sure clean house. You okay? Ah! That was awful. What in the world was that thing? Oh, that's right. Before I forget. Have you seen a fish hook laying around these parts? Alright, the goofball theme. Well done, cute. Just how I like them. No one has called me cute before. That can wait. Communication must always be short and pristine. Hey, did you just make a super joke? Hello, there's the buddy. Where are my manners? I'm Yamasa Chikiko, a man of the mountains. Thank you for saving me from danger. I truly owe you my life. I promise to return the favor one day. Speaking of returning things, have you seen any fish hooks around here? You seem obsessed with this fish hook. Is it important to you? You could say that. I don't think I can go home until I find it. I've been looking for it ever since I recklessly dropped it in the ocean. Big clown. So you dropped a fishhook in the ocean and it became debris. Talk about a conundrum. Usually when people lose something, that's small in the vast ocean, you never find it again. How do you pronounce that name? You pronounce it Yabba-dabba-doo. Yamalama Ding Dong. You know, amigo, you'll never be able to move forward if you're looking down all the time. You might be looking for something important to you, but you're missing out on life. I appreciate the concern, but this object is beyond important. It's irreplaceable. Fishhook, huh? Something irreplaceable. We can find it here. Yes, it is possible the fishhook's data has been mixed into my creator's data. Like this Dragon Palace. Did you just say Dragon Palace? That name. That's familiar. The conversation is suddenly interrupted by a blaring alarm. An alarm? Did something happen, Faceless? Otimi took over. Comms. Honored guests, we regret to inform you that we have just detected an unauthorized program in the Dragon Palace. For your safety, all areas of the will go into emergency lockdown mode in order to please shelter calmly in place until we can guarantee your safety. Otimi's voice echoes throughout the palace, accompanied by a three-dimensional hologram and intermittent static. Connection established. Mama, can you hear me? The Dragon Palace is denying me access. I can no longer manage the virtual reality from this side. I can only contact you through my link with Talus. I'm going to have to force everyone to log out while I still have control. Understood. Order from Talus. Initializing emergency guest logout. Wait, what about Otohime and Yamasachiko? Your voice falls on deaf ears as a burst of white light encases the group. Before you know it, Talus is speaking again. Uh-oh, we're stuck. Talus, the creator, faces. Emergency guest logout has failed. President Pepperoni. Who could have expected this? Oh no, we're stuck in a collision of worlds. Some otherworldly place. Who could have expected we'd be stuck here for 5 episodes in a row? The biggest of plot twists. What a twist. You'll never see it coming. So that should be it. Yeah, the next episode is episode 2. Alright. Thanks for joining, everyone. That was the prologue and episode 1 of Virtual Summer Memories, Dragon Dance Palace, or Dance Dragon Palace? I forget the order. But anyways, that's pretty okay. I'm fine with it as long as we can spend time with Otime. Yeah, she's a non-character so far. Pretty much just R19, but with a hot mom skin instead of, lost child skin. And maybe she'll get some more personality development later. As for Masachiko, I mean, at least he had a good time in the end. Other than that, what are my thoughts on this? It's kind of formulaic, but then again, we're going super far in the past of this event replay. This is no longer Nightglows or Valentine Fantasy territory, which is more modern in terms of story writing. This is just straight up normal collision of worlds, and we're probably gonna have a chapter with each person, and I don't know. There might be an intersection of the stories, though, which is interesting since there are 2 new characters between Yamasa Chihiko and Otohime, and their incidental connection to the Dragon Palace seems pretty intriguing, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm interested to see, especially with Hoso's writing, how they decide to do the intersection between mythologies, and the mystery behind the Dragon Palace will be interesting to see how that unfolds. You're just gonna watch you read this, so you don't have to. Gotcha. I mean, that is the intent for why I stream this, but also, I'm gonna be reading this anyway, so I might as well stream it. I'm having a good time voicing everyone and understanding how everyone's mannerisms are. As for the threat itself, I don't know what it could be. Otohime doesn't seem likely as the threat itself. And this, what's it called? Yamasa Chihiko is obviously just derp who likes slums a bit too much. So my best guess is it's probably the threat is the Dragon Palace itself, as well as the servants within it. We'll just have to see how that turns out, though. The threat is Hephaestus. I 100% agree. This would have never happened if Hephaestus didn't show up. Ugh, freaking Hephaestus. Anyways, can't wait to be traumatized by more, don't be a flirt mama content in the next episode. So look forward to that tomorrow, same time, 7 p.m. And as for the last episode, I will not be available on Saturday, unfortunately. I've got some plans that day. And Sunday, there might be a discussion, but maybe not, depending on if the Skull Evolutions come out by then. If they don't, then I'll just stream the story on Sunday then. So look forward to that. Okay, thanks again, everyone. Hope you enjoy it. And see you later. Joe, Rival, and everyone else. Peace. Me and too.